Hello, Cecil County and the world. It's April the 17th, and I'm Rob Churnside, and I just got back from halfway around the world, all the way over to Southeast Asia. I'm going to tell you a little bit about it next week, but let me tell you about this week. This weekend, Sunday, I believe, is Hazardous Waste Cleanup Day at the Cecil County landfill. So get your old paint and all your old toxic chemicals and things and bring them in, and they'll show you where to dump them, and it's free. So any more information, check out the Cecil County Solid Waste, Cecil County Solid Waste. And that'll be helping the environment and helping the county. And now tonight, our special guest from Elkton Music Hall, Ric Cunningham. Welcome to Cecil TV.
Hi, thanks for having me.
Oh, it's our pleasure. And it's our pleasure in the county. As you know, Doug and I came by and shot some footage of your work in progress, Elkton Music Hall, Friday. I'm sure you've made some more progress as of today even.
Yeah, and no, every day it's getting a little bit closer.
And when is this venue set to open?
So we are set to open for the middle of July. So July 15th is going to be our first concert. That's going to be that Saturday night.
Wow. And I'm hearing that you already have some acts lined up, some concerts.
Yeah, no. So we announced our initial calendar today, actually just about an hour ago. So everything is out. This is just the first batch. We're going to be releasing new shows and tickets going on sale regularly between now and opening day. So we have a lot going on.
I imagine there are some folks who don't know how you announced or where you announced. Where can people find this information?
Well, today we put everything out on our email newsletter, so that came out first. Typically, the big announcements go to the email list first. So you can go to elktonmusichall.com, sign up for that, and get the email blast. We also posted it on Instagram and Facebook, so it is out there on all.
Tagging all the bases.
Trying to.
ElktonMusicHall.com. A guy like me could even do that. Just go to the website and sign up for the email mailing list.
Exactly. It's right there as soon as you get on the page. It's one of the first things you can see.
Well, I'll tell you what. When we went down there Friday and saw the stage and the layout, and I looked at the blueprints, it's really amazing that Elkton would have a venue of this quality coming to us right here in Cecil County. What led you to choose Elkton for the music hall?
Well, I mean, it's been a journey. Wanting to do a music venue like this has been something I've always wanted to do. And we moved to Cecil County about 6 years ago. And this was always in the back of our mind that this would be something that we would do at some place at some time. And just over the last few years, it just became more and more realized that we should be doing it here and doing it now. There's just been so much growth in the area. Downtown has, it's a designated arts and entertainment district. So, they're doing all the right things to try to be bringing in things like this, like the music venue, art galleries, the breweries, the restaurants. Right. And we just saw it growing that way, and it was like, this could be exciting to be part of that.
Yeah, and I know it's right down the street from what used to be Minahane's, but what exactly is the address and how can people get to it?
It's 107 North Street in downtown Elkton.
And it used to be the offices of government?
Yeah, most recently it was the county offices, and now that was a decade or more ago.
Right.
It had been empty since then, and then before that, it was built in 1915, and it was the first Ford dealership in Cecil County. It was Bolden Ford was there. So
that's why the high ceilings.
High ceilings and the large entranceway there, the arch entranceway, because they would go get the cars off of the train and bring them down in through the front door, put them together, and then show them off to the town.
Wow, I did not know that. Anyway, with the high ceilings, it could present a bit of a challenge for the acoustics, but I'm sure you have a lot of state-of-the-art features of your venue.
Yeah, I mean, we are totally designed the sound and lighting system to fit within the space that we're in. Thinking of all those little details that you need to be thinking about as far as, where is sound going to get trapped, where does it bounce, and making sure that we can get in there and actually, just like an instrument you can kind of tune the room.
Sure.
So I'm really excited about being able to get in there and do that.
Well, it needs somebody to play an instrument, I guess, in the room, and that would be you, because you play guitar, right?
I do play guitar. I don't know when I'm going to get up on the stage, but
Oh, you know you will.
I'll do it when nobody's around. But
Well, you might be the guinea pig for the sound then.
definitely. Well, we had a friend of mine, Sam, from a bluegrass band, the High and Wides, came in a few weeks ago and was looking at the place, and he had brought his banjo. He was like, "Hey, you want me to play something?" I was like, "Absolutely."
Cool.
So he got up on the stage, and that was our first performance. It was just me, him, and a couple other people that were there. And he just noodled around on the banjo for a little bit, and honestly, it sounded really good.
Awesome.
I don't know if maybe we shouldn't finish it. Maybe we should leave it the way it is.
Get that boomy Elvis reverb in the shower kind of sound.
Exactly. It was nice.
Hey, you mentioned the other day, you talked about the bluegrass. You said you had twin musical devils on your shoulders. One was what?
We were talking about, what my musical background and interest, and they're very wide and varied, and I think that's helps when you're opening a music venue. But yeah, no, constantly there's like the punk rock devil on this side and like the country honky tonk devil on the other side. And that's kind of steering my musical taste, and
That's a great combo.
mostly staying out of trouble, but
Yeah, awesome. So, are there some upcoming acts, maybe honky tonk or punk rock or whatever that you can announce right now?
Oh, absolutely, and everything in between. So, as I said, we announced our calendar today. Our very first night, it's going to be a special dual headliner of a band from the Wilmington, Philadelphia area, Cosmic Guilt. Just really good rock Americana band, just really solid, all session musicians from the Philadelphia area, so it's just top notch. And then the band Oh He Dead, that is from DC, and they are interesting. It's kind of an R&B, soul, funk, pop sound, but I mean, they are amazing. They have a new album coming out that sounds like it's going to be great. They just played South by Southwest and caused a lot of
that's
a buzz
really
down
cool,
there. And they
collaboration
just won a Whammy, the Washington area, DC area award for like best pop band in that area. So we're really excited to be having them for our opening night. We have Hack and Saw Boys coming, which is a great Americana kind of bluegrassy band. The Ravagers, they are just punk rock and roll from Baltimore coming up. One of my favorite albums of last year was their new album. Big Sandy and his Fly Right Boys, which is just great, like rockabilly, honky tonk, western swing. So we just have a little bit of everything. We have metal bands. We have everything that you can think of in this first lineup, and even more to come.
Awesome. And that's opening night is July the 15th, correct?
Correct.
So, how can folks find more information, get tickets, and everything in between as far as information again?
Yeah, again, I mean, Elkton Music Hall is the website. That is all the information is there, and there's going to be even more. The website is expanding as we are. And we have the show announcements. You'll be able to go there, directly get tickets from there. There's going to be stuff on Facebook and Instagram. There will be links off Facebook and Instagram, both, to be able to just go directly. If you see a particular show that you're interested in, you can go for that and go right there and get the tickets.
Well, from what we saw Friday, with the way you have it laid out, the stage is huge. Massive, and it seems like it's built for sound. And from what you're saying tonight, it sounds like, as far as music goes and entertainment, the world is coming to Cecil County.
Absolutely.
Thank you for bringing it, Rick.
All right, thank you.